Whose mans is this? What a dooski, it's your boy Fairly McWhaley, and today we're here with a reaction video to Doctor Who's special, there's not just one special, ladies and gentlemen. There's two specials, and we're gonna be reacting to the first one right now. How's it going, everybody? I hope you had a great day. The boy just went back to his internship for the first time since I've been back to normal, and had a good day. So with that being said, we did the 9 to 5. Time for the 5 to 9. Let's get it. Let's go. Actually, before we get into this special, let's just talk briefly about Hellbent, the last episode of season 9. I was really interested to see the comments. Because obviously, you know, like, the whole point of this is, like, I don't know what people think about episodes, etc. like that. And I didn't even really have an idea that the finale would be so divisive, but thinking about it now, it makes a little bit more sense. I personally enjoyed the episode. I do see that where there are some issues with the individual episode itself and how, you know, maybe Gallifrey might have been shafted, but to me, the whole point of this was the focus on the Doctor and his relationship with Clara, and it falls in line with the themes that him and Clara have been establishing since season 8, of his fixation with her, and then the idea of this billion-year time stretch to see how far he go. Like, to me, it all sort of made sense in unison, and that was sort of like the focal point. But I do also see the other sides of it as well, where it's like, you know, they could have put more emphasis on things maybe on Gallifrey a little bit, but they did have a little bit limited time. But anyway, guys, that being said, I think we got some stellar stuff out of season 9. Probably one of my favorite seasons of the series of New Who. And I even mentioned in the episode when I was watching it for the first time, it's like I didn't know how to feel about Clara just being plucked out of her own timeline, and now that she's just off on an adventure with Macy Williams for however long, we don't really know until the Time Lords get her and she goes and dies again. I might have been even happier with if they sort of just, like, instead of leaving her off on an adventure, if we saw her go back willingly and just, like, see her die, or like they sort of alluded to it a little bit. But anyway, that being said, I still really enjoyed the heck out of it, and I'm looking forward to how we're gonna get into season 10. What's the pivot gonna be for a new companion? What are we doing for a Christmas special? Because I'm assuming it's gonna be a Christmas special, as always. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys want the full unedited raw reactions and more, and joining us in season 2, then definitely check out patreon.com/Phil34 in the description down below. Let's get some water. Stay hydrated. The Doctor could use a little Christmas spirit.
Can I help you?
Yes, are you the surgeon?
Close enough. Why?
Well, you know.
I don't know.
There's a medical emergency.
Well, they'll be singing.
No.
What?
There, that's it.
That's what? Oh, the flying saucer. Is that new?
It kind of, it doesn't really look like the Jaggeroth ship, but to me, for some reason, it kind of does off the jump.
This is him. This is the surgeon.
Hello.
You don't look much like your pictures.
Well, that's an ongoing problem for me.
Doesn't look very impressive, does he? Nardole, what have you brought to my doorstep?
I've had a haircut. This is my best suit.
What? It kind of sounds like River a little bit.
Do I know you?
You most certainly do not.
Yeah, what the
Now
shit?
that you've met me, you'll do your very best to forget me.
River!
Oi! Dr. Song to you.
How do you know me?
Well, it's a tiny bit complicated. People usually need a flowchart.
It doesn't matter. If either of you use my name again, I will remove your organs in alphabetical order. Any questions?
Which alphabet? What seems to be the problem?
My husband.
Your husband?
Didn't you read my message? My husband, yes. My husband is dying.
Oh, that's a little awkward, isn't it? Man, River, for some reason, I don't know if my memory just went to shit all of a sudden, but the River timeline just went wonky in my head for a second. I thought we sort of wrapped up her story and all was sort of done with River, but I guess not. She's played such a big part in, like, to me, like, River is, like, it's all with 11, right? So let's see how 12 and River go about this. So let's see how this, oh my gosh. Let's see how we go about this. The husbands of Riversong.
That's your husband?
My husband, your patient, King Hydroflax.
Right, so you don't recognize me then?
Why would I recognize you?
Well, no reason.
With so much at stake, I followed my heart. I disobeyed your orders and sent for the finest surgeon in the galaxy!
Seems like we're going for a ridiculous Chris's episode.
Bow.
Sorry, what?
You are in the presence of His Infinite Majesty, King Hydroflax. You will bow.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I can't do that.
You what?
It's my back.
Your back.
Yeah, my back's playing up. It simply refuses to carry the weight of an entirely pointless stratum of society who contribute nothing of worth to the world and crush the hopes and dreams of working people.
In the ensuing firefight, the whole thing blew up in his face with the result that he now has the most valuable diamond in the universe, lodged 3 inches inside his enormous head. So, can you remove it?
It's very small. Might be difficult to maneuver it.
Not the diamond. His head.
His head?
Yes. But I think it would be easier just to remove the whole thing, don't you?
But wouldn't that kill him?
Well, you're the medical expert, but I'd say so, yes.
Your husband?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I basically married the diamond.
You're talking about murdering someone.
I'm not. I'm actually murdering someone. Cheer up, get a saw. I'll kill the lights, you kill the patient. You know who you remind me of?
Yes, probably a chap with a big...
My second wife.
Perhaps you should have just asked.
What the What in the Bionicle is going on right now?
You have stolen so much from so many, King Hydroflax, and I'm the woman who's going to steal it all back.
What are you?
I'm an archaeologist. Look, I've got a trowel.
Garbage disposal, right? You're ready to say wee?
Me down!
We
The head, put it in the bag.
Do not put me in the bag!
Quickly, do it. Ramon,
Secure
20
the
seconds to
bag.
jump.
I will not be placed into a bag!
Stop shouting a minute if you want to go face up.
You will be crushed! You will be destroyed! You will beg my infamous
Zip
mercy!
it.
This is like one of the most oddly paced episodes of Who. This is so odd.
This is a serious mission in a critical phase. There is nothing to laugh about here.
We're being threatened by a bag. I can't approve of any of this, you know, but I haven't laughed in a long time.
Well, good for you.
Die in agony!
You know, don't you?
Know what?
Stop pretending. You know who I am.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's me.
Great. Who are you?
Professor Song! Sorry, Professor. Sorry about the height thing.
Prove it.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
This is my husband, Ramon.
Another one. Are you going to kill him too? Who's damsel?
Have you been thorough? It's not easy, you know. He does have 12 faces.
None of these men are here. Are you sure it's one of these?
Yes, he only has these 12 faces. He'll be around here somewhere. This is the closest intersection with the Doctor's timeline. That's why I crashed Hydroflax's ship here.
What if he has a face that you don't know about yet?
He has limits. Well then,
She doesn't
let's
know.
go find him.
You have information.
Oh, hardly anything, really. A tiny bit.
You will give this information to us.
Oh, absolutely. Of course I will.
We will take the information. Recommendation. Hold still.
No, this is no good.
Oh, okay. So, you know what's funny? I was gonna say it kind of looks like Baymax, but not, that actually makes it look verbatim like Baymax.
What if it...
Yes, he's probably off rebuilding a civilization or defeating giant robot fish.
We'll just have to steal it.
Insects from the 9th dimension. I'm sorry, what?
The hopper is really close. We would be out of here in less than 10 minutes.
I need time travel. I need this TARDIS.
Sorry, the word steal. Somebody said steal.
Yes, we're going to steal this box. Hush, you wouldn't understand. I can take it, do whatever I want for as long as I like, and pop it back a second later. He'll never know it was gone.
Yes, he will.
How?
He'll just know.
Well, he's never noticed before.
Capaldi's reactions are hilarious. Actually, you know what? I really appreciate it. I really like that scene where he was laughing for the first time and trying to see what River actually knew, because our boy deserves some good times after the trauma he's been through. You know, I think we can all agree on that.
Finally. God! Oh, it's bigger!
He's having so much fun.
But we're need to concentrate.
There it is.
Yep, I know where you're going with this, but I need you to calm down.
On the outside?
Oh, you certainly grasped the essentials.
My entire understanding of physical space has been transformed. Three-dimensional Euclidean geometry has been torn up, thrown in the air, and snubbed to death. My grasp of the universal constants of physical reality has been changed. Forever.
This guy is so extra.
See that done properly.
And honestly, I don't like how similar this alleyway is to 9X to the Death of Clara. It's too soon, guys. You could have made this. You could have filmed this somewhere else. Give me flashbacks.
Hello? Is that you?
Is this actually the same hallway? They just changed it up, like.
Are you injured?
Well, yes.
It's me, Nardi!
Dr. Song, are you there? I have a message for you.
Ramon!
You're gonna die!
We're not down. Kill her now.
Death initiated.
So many cuts.
With me!
Supernova approaching now to starboard.
This is like the most un-Christmassy Christmas episode yet.
Consider it done. Is the gentleman here for dinner?
Yes, he is.
Excellent. I'll have the chef prepare him immediately.
No, you won't.
He will in fact be joining me to eat.
This does remind me of
It was my stomach.
1X2.
So what's the occasion?
I've got the diamond. Now it's time to sell it.
I thought you were returning it to the Halassi.
Oh, tell me, were you born boring or did you have to work at it?
There's something I should probably tell you.
Dr. Song, your guest has docked. He should be with you in a very few minutes.
Thank you. Whenever he's ready.
Of course.
What's the book?
Oh, it's my diary. One should always have something sensational to read on a spaceship.
Is it sad?
Why would a diary be
I
sad?
don't know, it's just that you look sad.
It's nearly full.
So?
The man who gave me this was the sort of man who'd know exactly how long a diary you were going to need.
This is a juicy bit. See, this is what I want.
I'm on my way. Be careful, sir. Don't worry, I'll just stick my head round the door.
So,
That's all he
who is
needs.
this buyer?
Whomst.
Which of you is Song?
Who wants to know?
I'm Scratch.
Don't need your name. Are you empowered to purchase?
I represent the show.
I'm Scratch is a big scratch on his face. Kind of funny. What is the effects are nice.
Just a thought, you probably shouldn't do that in a restaurant.
The diamond is in there. This is a public place. There won't be any tricks.
This is not a public place.
Oh.
We do not do this for ourselves.
Really don't care.
We do it in honor of our distant and loving king, Hydroflax. For love of thee, we do this thing today. Hydroflax.
They are in for a surprise.
Give it.
On its way with this small
Oh,
display
God.
receive. And you can have the bag as well.
I do not like surprises.
Oh, it's gonna be a funny old day. You know what? I just can't stand idly by and let this continue. Death has been done this day! Noble blood has been spilled! And our tears will surely follow. Behold, the hand of Hydroflax. Well, it doesn't say much for your king if you can't put a price on his head. Let us see what the king himself has to say.
Oh.
Scan in progress.
You don't need to scan me, just put me back.
Tissue deterioration now irreversible.
What are you going to do about that?
Additional. The projectile inside your brain continues to move. Prognosis. Death in 7 minutes.
Well, I refuse.
You need a new head.
No. No. Not a new head.
Orders implementing.
Oh wow, they went and did that.
If it's a new head you're after, this is the guide to the very best.
Don't touch that. Give that back to me.
The Diary of Riversong. The ultimate guide to the Time Lord known as the Doctor.
Don't you dare touch that!
Long live the king. And you've just been to Manhattan. What planet is that?
So do please keep going.
This is irrelevant.
This woman is the known consort of the Doctor.
Confirmation required. Uploading.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is Riversong the consort of the Time Lord known as the Doctor?
Huh? I think so, yeah. Here, can I stay up for a bit? It's really very whiffy down there.
Oh. Where is the Doctor now?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Is that credible?
It's true.
You're the woman he loves.
No, I'm not.
She's lying.
The Doctor does not and has never loved me.
You are the woman who loves the Doctor.
Yes, I am. I've never denied it. But whoever said he loved me back? He's the Doctor. He doesn't go around falling in love with people. And if you think he's anything that small or that ordinary, then you haven't the first idea of what you're dealing with. God knows where he is right now, but I promise you, he's doing whatever the hell he wants and not giving a damn about me! And I'm just fine with that! When you love the Doctor, it's like loving the stars themselves. You don't expect a sunset to admire you back. And if I happen to find myself in danger, let me tell you, the Doctor is not stupid enough or sentimental enough, and he is certainly not in love enough to find himself standing in it with me!
This is what I'm talking about.
Hello, sweetie.
That was pretty.
Just
That was
keep
beautiful.
them talking till it kicks off.
What is this conversation?
Capaldi smile. It's like a kid who just did something really bad. He's like, it's like so sinister,
Keep out
but
of
it's
this.
so funny.
In the event of a sudden meteor strike on the lower starboard decks, where would you say is the safest place to stand?
Meteor strike.
Exactly here, I should think.
Do you know what that isn't? A coincidence.
What meteor strike?
Alert. Meteor storm imminent.
That meteor strike.
Alert.
How could you know?
I'm an archaeologist from the future. I dug you up.
So,
Please abandon ship.
King Hydroflax.
Oh, how many times I married the diamond?
So you say,
Elizabeth I.
Ramon,
Marilyn Monroe.
Stephen Fry.
Facts.
Cleopatra.
Same thing.
Facts. That's actually facts.
I recognize that planet.
Well, that's nice. Maybe they'll name the crater after us.
That's Sterilium.
Always good to know where we're going. Could you concentrate on your work, please?
You know, the Singing Towers.
Yes, I'll be sure to give them a wave as we zoom past.
You always say you're going to take me there for dinner, and then you always cancel at the last minute.
I'd quite like to cancel this time too, if at all possible. Hold this quickly.
Well, I don't see what good this will do.
Sorry, River. Crashing spaceships, that's my job. More power. You can do it. You can do it. No, River. No, no, no.
No, guys.
Get back in the TARDIS. This is my job.
This is my job.
I've been doing it longer.
I do it better.
River, not one person on the ship, not one living thing is worth you.
Or you.
Surface impact on 10.
Darling, should we pop back indoors?
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, I'll hop back in.
2, 1.
1. Yeah. Oh. I mean, seatbelts would be really clutch. Sometimes it do be like that on the TARDIS.
Hello? Sir? The ship, it came down. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
I've been searching for survivors.
I doubt if you'd find any. And I don't think any of them would be worth it if that's a comfort. Those are the Singing Towers, aren't they?
Yes, sir, but it's just the wind.
The Singing Towers of Beryllium. Here we are at last.
Sir?
You know what? They should build a restaurant right here with a view of those towers. You make a lot of money that way. You should do that.
You need a lot of money to begin with, sir.
The Halassi Andruvar.
That's pretty close.
The reward
Pretty
is
clever.
pretty substantial.
This guy's not gonna go travel there right now. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I am so done.
I'm sorry, sir. The first available slot I have is Christmas Day, in 4 years' time.
Not a problem.
Professor Song, the doctor will be with you in a moment.
What are you doing here?
They pulled us from the wreckage, Mom. Fixed us up. I've been working here ever since. Don't worry. The nasty part's all gone. Got deleted in a merger.
What about Nardo?
Oh, Merry Christmas, Mom. Good to see you again.
Merry Christmas, Nardo!
Sorry I'm off duty. I'm just having some me time.
I don't think you've ever given me a present before. It's a sonic screwdriver. How lovely.
When I saw the sonic trot, I thought it was just embarrassing.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. They really did that.
The singing towers.
Didn't expect them to go with this. Satisfied.
Are you crying?
No. Just the wind.
Why are you sad?
Why are you sad?
I told you, my diary's nearly full. I worry.
Please don't.
There are stories about us, you know.
Oh, I dread to think.
I look them up sometimes.
You really shouldn't do that.
Some of them suggest that the very last night we spend together is at the Singing Towers of Terillium. That wouldn't be true, would it?
Spoilers.
Well, that would explain why you kept cancelling coming here. Do you remember that time when there were two of you? Because I want you to know that if this is the last night, I expect you to find a way round it.
Not everything can be avoided.
Oh.
There's always a loophole. You wait until the last minute and then you spring it on me.
Every night is the last night for something. Every Christmas is last Christmas.
You will.
Times end, River, because they have to. Because there's no such thing as happy ever after. It's just a lie we tell ourselves because the truth is so hard.
You're wrong. Happy ever after doesn't mean forever. It just means time. But that's not the sort of thing you could ever understand, is it?
What do you think of the towers?
I love them.
Oh.
And why are you ignoring them?
They're ignoring me. You can't expect a monolith to love you back.
No, you can't. All anyone will ever tell you is that when the wind stands fair and the night is perfect, when you least expect it, but always when you need it the most.
It's like the relationship.
That is a song.
Assuming tonight is all we have left.
I didn't say that.
How long is a night on Terillium?
24 years.
I hate you.
No, you
And they both live happily ever after. Was not expecting it. And that was Doctor Who Christmas special, special number 1. I gotta be honest. This was a weird episode for me. I did the reason we had River was to backdoor the whole, you know, the twin, the Terillium and the towers. I sort of got that a little bit later. I think a little later, once they started referencing like all their dates and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing right now. We're giving her the Sonic and all that stuff to lead to the events. Actually, first thing I'm gonna say is the chemistry between 12 and River is was almost instant, especially once their relationship started to develop. As you know, the episode started to get better, in my opinion, and the core of the episode were fantastic. I would love to see more of River and 12. Their on-screen chemistry is just electrifying. Hearing a lot of River's sort of just feelings towards the Doctor and how he's just sort of in and out of he's just sort of distant and cold and all that stuff, and not really there, was just really impactful, especially considering the larger context of their relationship. Also, so when he was sort of speaking about what happened with Clara and some of the bits of dialogue towards the end there, really effective. That being said, though, I did find the first half of this episode and the idea of the suits and just a lot of the sort of editing and the pacing and stuff just to be very wacky and tonally really off for me, but at the same token, it led to a lot of those moments and the more serious moments, which I absolutely enjoyed. Plus, it was fun to see the Doctor sort of have this levity and this fun situation, and seeing River, who, you know, it's been a while since you've seen her, right? Especially after the whole ordeal of season 9 that he just went through. Although I don't know the time difference between the end of season 9 and the special. I'm assuming it's fairly soon. I almost feel like I wish there was something in between this and the Christmas special. There's something in the middle to transition it, but I still think it was. I think it worked. I think it worked good enough. Not my favorite Christmas special. Probably like in the middle for me, I would say. I think I actually really like what they did here with River, in terms of just setting up her seeds for her to where she ends up going, and I didn't expect it. I didn't really expect her to come. Once the character came and I heard the voice, I saw the curly hair, I'm like, I think it's River. So then once we started going with that, it was not bad, but it was really yeah. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about this episode. I wasn't the biggest fan, especially the first half of this, but I think there were some really great moments, which I think overall was just was like an okay episode for me. That's just what I thought about this one, guys. I feel like maybe I might appreciate this one a little bit more over time. Maybe I need to think about it a little bit more, but that's just my thoughts on it, honestly. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Special number 2, that's what we'll be checking out next, guys. I'm excited to see what's gonna go down. I love you, and I will see you next time. Peace.